Coming up on first pitch in Kansas City, the Royals coming up next. From the place affectionately known as the K, we're at Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Indians and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with you for this AL Central Division matchup. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Cleveland Indians as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number is right there on the right side of your screen. And the Royals defensively will look like this behind him. Michael Bourne makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening.
Center fielder, Michael Bourne.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball one, and we are underway from Kansas City. Eric Karros, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
And in terms of the homestand, they've won 2 and lost 2. So not much to say about that except you hate to give away games at home. You'd like to see a little more consistent effort going forward.
.2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Showing some uncharacteristic wildness to start things out.
Yeah, 4-pitch walk, pretty much not the way you want to start out against a club like this.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Here he comes, 3-1. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And he is going to have extra bases to start the evening. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Oh, it's just so important for a visiting ball club to come out swinging in the first inning. You got to do what you can do to get on the board first. And he gives him a good shot at that right here as he kicks off the night with a leadoff double.
Jason Kipnis will come forward now, back in the lineup after being used as a pinch hitter last night. Here's the first offering. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, and he runs up and gets a good one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
I tell you, when it's done right, it looks so easy. I mean, this ball is put down almost equidistant from all 3 guys that had a shot at this. Perfectly done.
Here's Michael Brantley. Taken the other way toward left center and fairly deep. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
Well, that's all he's hoping to do right here. Just get that thing airborne and get that first run of the game home. He does his job, picks up the RBI.
Brandon Moss will get his first opportunity here, and he enters play third in the American League batting race. Here comes the pitch to Moss, and this will be fouled away. Runners on first with one down. He waits. Now the pitch. Kipnis runs. Pitch outside. The throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Here's the 1-1. Boy, and that's about as bad as you can fool a guy. It's 1-2.
Well, you don't expect a guy who's having a year like this guy is having to take an ugly hack like that.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
2-2. And this will be fouled away. Two out, nobody on. Now another 2-2. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Ready with another 2-2. On the eighth pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Starting lineup for the Royals looks like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Defensively, the Indians will line up this way. Here now is Nori Aoki to start things out in the home half of inning number 1.
For the Royals, right fielder, Nori Aoki.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. EK, you take a look at our visitors as they enter play here this evening. They come into this one off a loss that finally snapped what was a long winning streak.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
Now here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's another 0-2. And a good two-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here it comes. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
2-2 pitch on the way. And the 2-2 is taken the other way on the ground to third. And Aviles will throw on to first, and there's one gone. Well, we know he's got that sinker because we saw it right there. As for the rest of his pitches, here's the scouting report as to what we can expect to see moving forward. Alcides Escobar will get his first shot here. A couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Now here's the first pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. The 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. A ball hit hard to the left side, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone.
And here's a situation where maybe if he's trying to go with this pitch, he might hit this ball a little bit harder. But instead, he's up there trying to pull it, and he hardly gets anything on this line drive at all.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler. Now a ball lined towards center field. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Eric Hosmer will stand in, hoping for a reversal of fortune here as he's seen that average drop precipitously these past 10 ball games. First pitch on the way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Royals leave 1. It remains 1-0. Ryan Rayburn will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Designated hitter, Ryan Rayburn.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting 6th, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. First pitch coming. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Oh, that is a nice pitch right there. You kind of slow it down and give him that big breaking ball to start off the at-bat. Make sure he's not a guy that's looking to ambush that first pitch fastball.
Now the pitch. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 0-2 once more. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7, catcher, Brett Hayes.
Brett Hayes will stand in here, looking to keep the inning alive with 2 gone now in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Batting 8, third baseman number 4.
Mike Aviles will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. First pitch coming. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
In now, Zach Walters, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's ready now, the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
There goes the runner. Pitch outside, the throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Cleveland. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Indians 2 and the Royals nothing. Alex Gordon will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Left fielder, Alex Gordon.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. Brantley is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Mike Moustakas will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Here's the first offering. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike 1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Come on, Royals.
Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Yeah, that's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. It's still on his mind.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Kind of a double-edged sword right there. He wants to bounce a curveball to get a swing through, and he gets it, but then he's got to worry about that ball maybe getting away. Fortunately, that's a nice play to keep it close and get the runner out at first.
Omar Infante will stand in, and he's seen that average climb the past week or so as you see what he's done over the course of the last 7 ball games. And here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
Now a swing and a ground ball, and that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. KC down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Zach Walters will step in here to start their half of the third with the top of the order to follow.
Zach Walters.
First pitch to him. And we'll start the third with a swing and a ground ball out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And as you see there, September right around the corner. There's our upcoming schedule as we get ready for the final month of the season. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in the speedy center fielder, Michael Bourne.
Let's go, Royals!
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Now here's the pitch. He goes the other way, and this one's going to split the gap for extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. Bourne's got a full head of steam going. Look at him fly. He's headed for third. And they will not get this speedy Bourne. He's got a triple. So just like that, he's at third here with one away as we show you the league leaders in 3 base hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And standing in now, the power-hitting second baseman, Jason Kipnis. Here's the first pitch to him. Lined hard to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Well, he's going to get credit for a sacrifice fly, but this was more like a sacrifice liner. I mean, he drilled this thing. And if that was hit in a different spot, that would be extra bases. But at least he gets the job done, and he drives home that run.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world here to mix in a take every now and again.
Here it comes. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Another 0-2 coming. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Indians on top, 3-0. Justin Maxwell will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Justin Maxwell.
Now the first pitch. And, oh, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't going to help.
Now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Come on.
The pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. George Kataris digs in at the plate. Now the first pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The next pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. One out, nobody on. Ready now on 1-1. And he's able to lay off here as it moves to 2-1 now on the Royal backstop. Ready with the 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Here's another 2-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Yeah, third strikeout for him so far. This is a cut fastball. Very different movement from a two-seamer, and he gets him to swing right through it.
Here's Nori Aoki. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. They'll stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Right pitch.
First offering on the way. And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. Both guys pretty close, top speeds of 95 and 94. Ryan Rayburn will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here's the first offering. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and two are gone here to start the fourth.
And you know, you're going to see this a lot with a guy who has a great fastball like he does. This one's on the inner half of the plate, and it's so easy for that bat to just sort of drag through the zone. It's hard to catch up with that thing. And you see right here, he's going to make contact right below the label. This is just going to turn into an easy, soft liner.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one.
Come on, Royals.
And the pitch.
Swing and a miss.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Yeah.
Now the 2-0 home. And he gets him to lift one into shallow center field. And that's going to fall for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Brett Hayes will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. From the stretch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Three runs, 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now the 1-2. And a swing and a miss as he pulled the string on the breaking ball, and the inning is over. Indians leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Alcides Escobar will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Alcides.
Now here's the first pitch. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
Come on, Royals.
Here's the pitch. And that misses 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for his strike 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1 and 2?
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Third and final game of this 3-game set comes your way Sunday afternoon. That's tomorrow as you see the pitchers scheduled to take the mound in the series finale. Billy Butler will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Come on, Casey.
First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, tried to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. On to first, and there are 2 down.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set now.
Eric Hosmer will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard to third. Up with it is Aviles. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Still down 3-0. Mike Aviles will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Third baseman, number 4, Mike Aviles.
First pitch coming. There's a ball lifted in the air for Nori Aoki in right. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out.
Walter.
You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Zach Walters will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And the second pitch of the inning is hit on the ground out to short. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Center fielder number 24, Michael Boyd.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and the lineup will turn over now for Michael Bourne. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. The 1-0 home. Here's a bouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
Yeah, he's got his first single of the ball game here to go along with the double and a triple from earlier. So what do you think, guys? In his next at-bat, he absolutely comes out of his shoes trying to get the homer?
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitches a cold strike. The throw, not in time as he steals second.
And that may have been an out-and-out guess right there. He had to figure they weren't going to throw over twice in a row, so he's running on first movement, and he makes it to second base safely.
Has a look, now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, though the ball did hit the ground, so he'll need to go to first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Alex Gordon will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
Swing and a miss, and Gordon's down on strikes for out number 1. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. And here's the first pitch. Out in front as this is in the air toward deep right field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
Well, neither offense has really made a huge impact so far, but finally maybe a little sign of life. He drives this ball for 2 bases, and even though they've had trouble scoring runs, they're not out of this thing by a long shot. A couple more of these could get them right back into it.
Omar Infante will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Here it comes now to Infante. Here's a ground ball to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Well, at the very least, he does move that runner up to third base. But with 2 away now, I don't think that's exactly what he was hoping to accomplish. I think he wanted to drive him in.
Justin Maxwell will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. On the way. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Here's the 1-1. Big swing there as it's hit pretty well out toward deep left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Mark Lowe will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound.
36, Mark Lowe.
Michael Brantley will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th.
Number 23, Michael Brantley.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Pitch on the way. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One pitch on the way. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. Over to the bag with it is Hosmer, and he'll get the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brandon Moss.
Brandon Moss will dig in for the third time now. He's struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Gordon is under this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan Rayburn.
Ryan Rayburn will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. First pitch to him. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
Well, this would have taken a superhuman effort right here, deep in the hole. You see, he doesn't have time to plant himself, so he just leaps into the air, fires it across the diamond. Just a great effort, but this was always going to be a base hit.
Here's Carlos Santana now, as he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Comes set, now the pitch. Fouled straight back. Now another 0-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 0-2. And boy, what a battle brewing here as he fouls yet another pitch into the seats. Still stuck on 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. The next 0-2. This is hit sharply to the left side. And that will be a base hit here for Santana.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Brett Hayes will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Now the first pitch. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
Pause, now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as all he could do is reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Indians strand a couple. They lead it 3-0. George Kataris will come forward now to start out their half of the 6th, and they've found it rough sailing against this starter so far as he's yielded just 2 hits through the first 5.
Not too many hard hit balls there either. He's had them off balance all game.
First offering on the way. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Here it comes. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he currently sits third in the AL in that category. Nori Aoki will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now the first pitch. Opposite field to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
And this offense has pretty much been shut down here into the 6th inning. That's just their 3rd hit of the ball game, so time has come for them to start trying to put something together.
Alcides Escobar will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. First pitch on the way. On the ground for Kipnis. This could be 2. There's 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Obviously much more difficult to turn a double play when it's to the left side of the second baseman. It just takes a little bit longer to get things set up, and they wind up getting only the force at second.
Here's the DH, Billy Butler, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. He's set. Now the pitch. And this ball's hit sharply toward the first base coaching box. It's a foul ball. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can corral that one. Base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Yeah, that's his 2nd hit so far. He's got 2 of their 4 hits, so at least he's seeing the ball well.
Eric Hosmer will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
And here's one of those times where the Royals have to start finding key hits.
Let's go, Royals! Come on, Royals, you can do it!
1-0. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Royals strand a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium here in Kansas City. 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. Aaron Crow is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Aaron Crow.
Mike Aviles will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And that is not good.
Now the pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Here's the 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt as they'll need to throw down to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
Stepping in now, Zach Walters, as he lines this one out to center. And that is going to be a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and the lineup will turn over now for Michael Bourne. Now here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. They'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Yeah, this is just a check swing right here, not hit hard at all. So it's a nice job to spin and get that force at second, though 2 was always going to be asking just a little bit too much.
And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis pitches a cold strike. The throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
And I think everybody in the ballpark knew that he was going to be running with 2 away. But even when you know what's coming, he's still hard to get a handle on. And he's in the scoring position now with that stolen base.
He waits. Now the pitch. That's down the left side. Will Gordon have a play? No, it's a foul ball. Has a look. Now the pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
And now here, 1 and 2, this is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Stop him right here.
1-2. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And that's in there. Base hit. Around third is Bourne. He can fly. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now.
And that may be the at-bat there that finally seals the deal here. That'll make it a 4-run lead right now, and that will be awfully tough to overcome this late in the ball game.
Michael Brantley will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. Kipnis runs. Pitch outside. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Not a bad idea right there, right after you've driven in a run. Maybe the pitcher's mind is elsewhere, so he's going on the first pitch, and he makes it into second safely with that stolen base.
The 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. For Kipnis, that's now 11 stolen bases for him on the campaign. 4 runs, 11 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Now the 1-1. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Indians forced to settle for 1. Getting late. Stretch time now in Kansas City. The Indians lead it 4-0. Alex Gordon will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Here's the first offering. Good out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
baseman, number 8, Mike Moustakas.
Mike Moustakas will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
He wanted to go after that one, but that's a good eye to just watch it all the way in.
The 1-0. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Bourne is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Boy, his guys got him the lead back in the very first inning, and he hasn't looked back since. He's had everything go his way so far, and this inning's turning out to be no exception.
Omar Infante will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here it comes now to Infante. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Hard hit towards center. Bourne is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Royals go down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Ted Williams will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Ted Williams.
Brandon Moss will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Whoa, that's a pearl right there.
Here comes the pitch to Moss. And this is going to be a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now another 0-2. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Well, that might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
And the pitch. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo home run that time for Brandon Moss. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now, as the Indians have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
Oh, and his great year just keeps going on and on. Like you say, that's home run number 40 on the year now. He's definitely making a case to be in the running to take some hardware home at the end of the season.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Standing in now, Ryan Rayburn. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike one.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Now here's the pitch. He got the high fastball there, and he popped it straight up. Hosmer is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Here's Carlos Santana now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike one. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit back up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now.
Well, this is just a nice play right here, ranging up the middle. You can see that he doesn't try to rush things here. He just gathers it, steadies himself just for a brief second to square himself up, and then makes a good throw on target to get his man.
Into the box now, Brett Hayes. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike one. Pitch on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. Now here it comes. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Aoki will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. But the Indians add to their lead thanks to this solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Indians 5 and the Royals nothing. Justin Maxwell will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Justin Maxwell.
Now here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
The 1-2. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 1-2. Fouled back. And we'll have a quick stoppage here, as even though we're about 1,500 miles from the nearest beach, a beach ball has made its way onto the field anyway. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
2 coming. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here he comes on 2-2. And he'll They'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact as you get a look at his line so far. Through 7 1/3 innings now, they have just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
George Kataris will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Come on, Casey.
Here's the first offering. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now the pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Nori Aoki will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And here's the first pitch. In there, no balls and a strike. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined into left field. That's a base hit.
The shortstop, number 2, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar will stand in for the 4th time now. Still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Let's go, Royals.
First pitch coming. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner on first with 2 away. He's ready. Now the pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1 home. On the ground to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for Kansas City. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Tim Collins will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Mike Aviles will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Third baseman, number 4, Mike Aviles.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
That's foul.
Here it comes. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And now a pitch on the way. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
And in the first 2 games of this series, he's already struck out a total of 4 times now. You get to where you just hate taking that walk back to the dugout. I'll tell you, it's a very frustrating feeling.
Into the box, Zach Walters, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
The pitch. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And the pitch. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. Michael Bourne will stand in, and as you see, needs only a big fly to complete the cycle. First pitch coming. And here's a swing, and another chance out there is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Tribe, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Billy Butler will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Pitch on the way. And there's a swing and a miss by Butler, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the ninth.
Here's a shot over the second baseman's head, and that's going to plug the gap. Good for extra bases. Rounding first is Butler, on his way to second now. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this is a welcome sight for these guys. It's just the 2nd extra base hit they've had tonight. And it comes at a time when they really need to start stringing some base hits together.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around, and that's a good job to start this guy with strike 1.
Comes set, now the pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-1 coming now to Hosmer. And Hosmer gets around on one, but this is hooking foul into the seats in right. Here comes a 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
And a good-looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
From the belt, the pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw on to first, and Gordon is retired here for the 2nd out.
Third baseman, number 8,
Mike Moustakas will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
First pitch to him. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. From the stretch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He's set, now the pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball sprayed fouled into the seats near third. He'll try again, 1-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, we've talked about it all throughout this game. He was completely in charge, essentially, from pitch one. And now he finishes off a masterful performance here, getting the complete game shutout.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Indians win this one 5-0. Good night from Kansas City.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians: 5 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Kansas City, no runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Corey Kluber, his 22nd win of the season. The loss goes to Danny Duffy, his 15th loss of the season. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. A reminder that Royals Express buses for downtown, Crown Center, Midtown, Plaza, Brookside, and Waldo are available for 1 hour after the final out on Lancer Lane along the third base side of the stadium.
The month of August is coming to a close, and tomorrow, rosters will expand. But first, it's time to recap the yesterday. Starting in the American League Central, the Cleveland Indians paid visit to the city of Fountains to take on the Royals, and it was the Tribe who came away victorious, 5-0. Corey Kluber was once again victorious on the mound, earning an awe-inspiring 22nd win of the year. He is among the AL leaders in wins. The Tigers were in Chicago to take on the White Sox, and the White Sox were the victors. The final was 2-0. Chris Sale threw the ball well and picked up his 13th win of the year. The Twins were in Baltimore to match up against the Orioles, and it was the O's who came away victorious, 11-2. J.J. Hardy blasted 2 home runs and added 5 RBIs to his total in the process. The Boston Red Sox paid visit to the Trop to do battle with the Rays, and it was the Red Sox who came out on top, 13-1. Daniel Nava launched a pair of home runs and drove in 4 along the way. John Lackey started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. The Yanks took on the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center, and the game went to extra innings with the Jays coming away with the win. The score was 2-1. Brett Cecil got the win out of the pen, his 6th so far this year. The A's paid visit to the OC to take on the Halos at Angel Stadium, and it was the Athletics who came out on top. The final score was 13-3. John Jaso had a day to remember, amassing an impressive 7 RBIs at the plate. Dan Straley threw well enough to earn his 9th W of the year. The Nationals played the Mariners in an interleague matchup in the Pacific Northwest, and it was the Nationals who came out on top, 8-0. Tanner Roark gave the bullpen a day off, turning in a complete game effort in the win. He is among the NL leaders in shutouts. The Texas Rangers took on the Astros in Space City, and it was the Rangers who came out on top, 6-1. Prince Fielder dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs. He is currently among the RBI leaders in the American League. Derek Holland earned the victory on the hill, tossing a complete game gem. The Miami Marlins were in Atlanta to take on the Braves at Turner Field, and Miami was the winner. The final score was 10-2. Giancarlo Stanton was a major force at the plate with 6 RBIs. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. Kevin Slowey was victorious on the mound and picked up his 10th win of the season. The Philadelphia Phillies were in Flushing, New York to take on the Mets, and it was the boys from Flushing who came away with the win. The final score was 8-6. Matt Harvey was victorious on the mound and picked up his 10th win of the season. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. The Cincinnati Reds matched up against the Buccos at PNC Park, and it was the Pirates who prevailed, 6-1. Carmen Joseph was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. Jeff Locke earned the victory on the mound, his 8th of the season. The Cubs visited the Redbirds in the Gateway City, and it was the Cardinals who collected the W, 5-0. Tyler Lyons earned a well-deserved win on the bump as he tossed a complete game shutout effort. He is currently in the top 5 in the NL in wins. The Colorado Rockies were in Phoenix to take on the D-backs, and it was the D-backs who grabbed the victory, the final 5-3. The Dodgers did battle with the Pods at Petco Park, and the Padres came away with the win. The final was 2-0. Everett Leon was impressive on the bump, earning his 12th victory of the season in the process. The Milwaukee Brewers matched up against the Giants in San Fran, and it was the Giants who nabbed the victory, 6-0. Madison Bumgarner was in total control on the mound as he tossed a complete game shutout. He is among the leaders in complete games pitched in the NL. That's the show for today. Tune in tomorrow for a recap of the day's action and the latest news as rosters are expanded.